So we're going to do a meditation on having a good sense of self. So make yourself comfortable. You can do this sitting or laying down. Close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath. And as you breathe out, let go of any tension. Feel yourself sinking into the surface you're resting on, becoming still more comfortable and relaxed with each breath out. Taking another slow, deep breath, and as you breathe out, release your thoughts, letting them drift far away. And now take another slow, deep breath in. And as you breathe out, know that in this moment, all is truly well. Now bring your awareness to your heart center, the energy center in the middle of your chest, and just notice a softness there. Imagine all the energy you've sent out into the world lately coming gently back home into your heart, helping you feel more whole and more complete. Quietly receive this energy and know for now it's okay to simply be here, relax, and receive. Bring yourself more fully into your heart, as if you were standing there now, inside a cozy room. Soon you'll notice a small child there with you in this heart room, in this cozy room of your heart. It's you, and you're about 5 years of age. And we're just going to call this person your inner child. Your inner child is your most tender, vulnerable, and impressionable self. It's your true innocence, and it knows quite a lot about how you became the person you are today. Take a moment to greet your inner child now. Just notice what kind of greeting your inner child wants from you, and that what you want to give to your inner child. And let them know that they are very welcome, loved, and appreciated by you. Also with you in your heart room is a very wise and loving person who has come to help teach and guide you and your inner child through this process. And we'll just call this person your guide. Take a moment to acknowledge and embrace your guide and welcome them into your heart. As you all sit together, your guide begins talking to your inner child, and you just listen. Your guide begins saying, "I am so glad you're here, little one, because there's so much I've wanted to tell you. And you've never been more ready to hear this than you are at this very moment. So please listen well and receive the information and the healing that I have for you now." It's possible that you grew up in a situation where you were taught that you were less than fully appreciated and precious to other people. But if that was the case, you were misinformed, and it's time to correct this. The real truth is that you are unique, wonderful, and fascinating human being. You have amazing potential to live a creative, satisfying, and love-filled life. No one is quite like you. All the things you currently think of your shortcomings are, in the larger scheme of things, marks of your character that will eventually blossom into miracles. Every struggle, every difficulty brings you a measure of strength, insight, and the ability to love others more fully. And now it's time for you to begin to receive more love for yourself. In this presence, your guide embraces your inner self now, your inner child. You now embrace your inner child. Pour love into your inner child. Let them know how much you love them, this child self of you, how much you love and care for them, and let them feel how precious they are. You are loving you. Feel the hurt feelings of not receiving all that love that you needed from yourself. Feel all those feelings begin to melt away. Notice that where there may have been dark places in your body and mind are now beginning to fill with light. Your guide now is talking to you now, not your inner child, but to you. And your guide says, because of the way you were raised, perhaps you developed patterns of thinking and behavior that allowed others to treat you as less than worthy, as you truly are. Perhaps you learned not to speak up when something happened that you didn't like. Perhaps you got into the habit of making excuses for others when they didn't honor you as they should have. And perhaps you began to behave in negative ways toward yourself. Your guide tells you it's time for these negative patterns within you to dissolve and change now so that you can move on to the next stage of your life. A stage which you can experience greater freedom, happiness, and love. For that to happen, you must decide to make changes, to think differently, to act differently, and to seek out whatever support might be necessary to help you in this process. Consider now the behavior, pattern, or habit that you believe most stands in the way of you loving, honoring, and respecting yourself. This may be a negative way of thinking, feeling, or doing something. You know it doesn't serve your highest good, this pattern or habit. imagine that you, your guide, and your inner child are now standing together in a circle of light, holding hands and sending positive energy into your life for you to break free of this pattern or habit. Allow this energy to be represented by a certain color of your choosing. Take a moment to do this. Envision yourself in a typical situation in which this pattern or habit might come up, and see and feel yourself receiving all that positive energy in the form of that colored energy that you picked. See and feel yourself filled and surrounded by that color, and experience that support of yourself, your inner child, and your guide with you there. Now envision yourself altering your behavior. So instead of doing that negative pattern or habit, you're doing something positive that supports you. You might see yourself engaging with someone you know who would be a positive influence or helper. And this could be a friend, a counselor, teacher, coach, or support group. Or you might see yourself doing an activity that you enjoy and feels uplifting. Perhaps it's a kind of physical exercise, hobby, or a satisfying project. Or you may simply see yourself surrounded and filled with that color, feeling positive, well, and happy. Take some time to envision whatever suits you best, and use all of your energy and imagination to make it positive and real as you can. Your change begins here. An endless supply of life and love flows through you. An endless supply of life and love flows through you. An endless supply of life and love flows through you, first to yourself and then outward to others. You have a great deal to offer, and your gifts can be met with honor, appreciation, and respect. You share your life happily with others in a balanced, healthy way. And although you're not perfect and are still working things out in life, the same is true for everyone. Everyone, including yourself, deserves to be treated with kindness and understanding. You deserve to be treated with appreciation, affection, and respect. It's almost time to bring the inner journey to a close. But first, take a moment to consider any actions you can take to support things and bring you into this reality. What are the steps you can take to make this happen? What can you begin? Thank your inner child, your guide, for helping you today. And take a moment to thank yourself for giving yourself this gift. And bring your awareness back to your physical surroundings. Taking your time, when you're ready, open your eyes and feel awake, alert, and refreshed. And if you'd like, while it's fresh in your mind, take time to write down anything you've experienced or learned in this process. And be sure to write about any actions you need to take next.